Riyad Mahrez WAG Taylor Ward moans she is going to be the biggest tramp because she can't wear nails or lashes after moving with him to Saudi Arabia. In new Amazon documentary, Riyad Mahrez's wife Taylor Ward complained she was going to be the biggest tramp because she couldn't wear nails or lashes after moving to Saudi Arabia. The 26-year-old, who was the daughter of Real Housewives of Cheshire star Dawn and former Premier League player Ashley, admitted her struggles with acclimatizing to the culture in the Middle East following her husband's shock move. It was revealed in a new Amazon documentary that Ward was in the midst of preparing for her wedding with Mahrez before his transfer was announced, which turned her life upside down as they had to leave her hometown of Manchester. She told her friends while looking around a wedding venue, "No lashes, no nails, I'm going to be the biggest tramp when I come home, you're not even going to recognize me." The British model also said she had a freak out after the hotel in Saudi Arabia told her that only men could use the swimming pool even though she doesn't like swimming or getting her hair wet. Married to the Game, which was released on Amazon today, has given access to the lives of wives and girlfriends of some of the biggest names in football, including Mahrez, Ilkay Gundogan, and Arsenal star Jorginho, to name a few. Within the first 2 episodes, viewers are given a glimpse of Ward's leaving bash which she threw for Mahrez when he departed City to join Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia last summer. Throughout the series, Ward opens up about not wanting to move to Saudi Arabia, including how challenging it was to find a house and her shock over the change in cultures. Ward reveals in episode 1, "I've said to Riyad from the beginning, the thing that scares me the most is him moving abroad. I've always lived in Manchester. Luckily Riyad plays in Manchester, so I've never had to move away. My biggest fear is having to move to a different country, make new friends, be away from my family." But later on in the episode, Mahrez's move to Saudi Arabia is confirmed and Ward's life is thrown upside down as she plans to leave Manchester with their daughter Mila. She explains, "I just found out the news that we are moving, so this obviously wasn't planned for. Riyad's already gone, me and Mila obviously still here in Manchester at the moment, but it's not going to be long before we move. I suppose that's the brutal thing about football. There is literally no warning. There's just so much to think about, and I've not even had a minute to comprehend the news, never mind start organizing everything and work out a plan going forward." Most people, when they move, they've planned to move or they want to move, so they think about these things before they do it, but that's not the case for us. It's like literally just been thrown on me. Never thought this is the situation we'd be in. The British model was in the midst of preparing for her wedding with Mahrez, but the winger's shock move to the Middle East caused a change of plans as she revealed how she wanted to lay on a separate party to celebrate his happy memories in England. While prepping for Mahrez's leaving party, she admits to having a freak out after the hotel in Saudi Arabia told her that only men could use the swimming pool. She explains, "I had a bit of a meltdown. It kinda just hit me. I know it's stupid, I don't even like swimming, I don't like getting my hair wet. I'm not even bothered about swimming, it's just a reality check. You're not moving to Spain or somewhere, it's a very different way of living. I didn't even realize when Riyad first told me that you couldn't drink over there," breaking down into tears. She adds, "I just feel like everyone's going to be all over the place. It's going to be so hard. Life's going to be so different. It's not that I don't like it, I just don't have a choice." Ward later reveals that Mahrez is living in a hotel because they haven't found a new home. "He didn't want us to go out there when we're in a really small hotel room. It's too hot at the moment to go outside," she says. "And obviously we don't really know the area. So I'm just going to go back and forth for a bit until we've got somewhere stable to move. I don't think people understand the stress of it. I think it's a lot easier for the boys than it is for us. They move to Saudi, they move into a football club, they've got friends. For me, for example, you literally have to start all over again in a different country or place where you don't know anyone, and it's not always easy just to make friends and adapt." The British model was in the midst of preparing for her wedding with Mahrez, but the winger's shock move to the Middle East caused a change of plans as she revealed how she wanted to lay on a separate party to celebrate his happy memories in England. In episode 2, she opens up about being given the news by her husband that they were leaving her hometown of Manchester. "Riyad rang me and basically said we're moving to Saudi, which is wild," she said. "When he rang me to tell me the news, it was already out in the press. Everyone knew, I had people texting me, even close friends, saying I can't believe you haven't told me. I found out same time as everyone else. I had no idea. Literally turned my phone off for 2 days. I can't tell people the news when I haven't comprehended it myself. It was such a shock. It was so stressful. We haven't even got a house. I don't know where we're going to be living. I've never even been to Saudi Arabia. While prepping for Mara's leaving party, she admits to having a freak out after the hotel in Saudi Arabia told her that only men could use the swimming pool. She explains, I had a bit of a meltdown. It kinda just hit me. I know it's stupid. I don't even like swimming. I don't like getting my hair wet. I'm not even bothered about swimming. It's just a reality check. You're not moving to Spain or somewhere. It's a very different way of living. I didn't even realize when Riyad first told me that you couldn't drink over there.